Hello everybody and welcome back inside the box for another episode of Gunpla Kitbash with me, Kukamatsu. In this episode we're going to be continuing the mechanical kitbash around the feet and hopefully finish them off. So, let's jump right in. Moving back on down to the foot, I think it's time to fill up some of these spaces that we have. Definitely a space that stands out to me is in here. I need something to kind of connect underneath these panels. And then at the back, I think it's just a matter of starting by filling up these little spaces. I have these pieces I found, pretty simple parts, part of a helicopter model. I was just going to make this out of styrene, but since I found these, I thought might as well use them to basically the detail I was going to make anyway. Maybe the next thing to do is try and find something that can go down in the front there. I just found these, which are off of a Zaku 2, I believe, a Master Grade Zaku 2. I was just thinking it might be interesting if kind of went around like that. Okay, I have a few more candidates here. Don't know if any of these are going to work. Or that one might be just as wide as that one, but it might fit if I cut that off, or if I go the other way. Cut that off. I don't really like the round part. That one might work. That one doesn't really work. The other options I have are some of these other old kits. This is a Master Grade Freedom. I was thinking about that panel there. Not really the right style. So, and I also have this, which is a real grade strike. I was thinking about this part right there. I do kind of like that actually. From the front it looks cool. Like, I like how it goes around the piston. Well, earlier on I had taken these pieces off, but now I'm wondering if I should have left them on. Now that we've kind of filled in that space. Made it extend out a little farther forward, it might be okay again. If I can get it to be around there, that might be pretty good. I was thinking of this guy going sort of in here. Probably still want to cut that back a little bit, just sticks out a little bit too far, but covers that nicely. It does affect the plan that we had with the piston on the side. I am actually really liking it. I think I might need to put something on the back there just to fill in that gap. I started looking at this MG Strike again, and some interesting parts in the foot here that maybe are usable, like maybe that one. It's actually kind of interesting. I don't know about with the ball on top. Might have to take that off. But I like the little arms. I just got that piece back finally. Let's get a better sense of it. We're gonna have to figure out a way to fill in the space between the edge and the new foot. So what we're looking at here is basically filling in this space. I have the original bottoms to this kit. So if I can get it sitting kind of like that, that would be good. You know what I'm thinking about doing now that I see that is I might be able to just build a slightly wider ridge around the outside with styrene and then just glue that to it. I think that is going to work pretty well. Looks pretty good. The only thing I want to change is I just want to cut the front of the styrene so that it sits right against the front there. Well, that's bad. I just broke it. Oh, that's so sad. I was just cleaning off the sticky tack, and I got a little too cavalier with it there. So I'm going to have to re-glue that. Just try and push it to the side here so I don't bump into it, and we'll just continue this work on with the other side, trying not to break it. Funny how I was just taking the sticky tack off. I wasn't even doing anything really aggressive to it. The good thing about the parts that I'm putting on now is actually it'll strengthen all this stuff. One of the nice things about that bottom being on there is that it'll give this whole thing a lot more strength. Cool, so now if I just glue this piece on there. That's great, fits very nicely. And so the one other thing I think we need here is just something inside. For the original foot plate from this kit has this piece on it, which was originally in the toe. So maybe I need to chop off these pegs. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Works pretty well. Just that little bit of filler just makes it look like there's something in there that that panel is covering. I do want to go back to this piece. Well, as you saw in the time lapse, I did end up having to put on some super glue and do some gap filling, sanding, and all that kind of stuff to get that fixed again. So, time to figure out what I'm hoping is going to be the last thing on the foot area, and that is the ankle guard. I was just looking at the pegs that this originally mounted to. It used to go like that in those holes. Just wondering if I can get it in there. The other side on first. Wow, that was much easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be drilling and fitting and all this kind of stuff, and now it just kind of works. Well, I think, ladies and gentlemen, the feet and legs are done. And that is the end of the episode. In the next episode, we are finally moving away from the legs and the feet, doing some easy kit bashing on the skirts, the arms, and the shoulders. So if you enjoyed the video, I'd appreciate it if you give me a like down below. Check out the playlist for previous videos. Subscribe if you want to follow along, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.